present?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Shwami, you can start.
Okay, sir. It's a wonderful presentation.
I want to also congratulate you, Shomo, because you are the mentor of them. It's a very good project. No, it was a very good project.
They have worked hard really.
Yeah,
They are continuously communicating with me.
yeah, it's very good project. You told me that they're going making up such a wonderful project. It's a nice project. Very nice. And their effort is
This
very
type of presentation suits us very much.
exactly. This is the level actually. This should be the level. This should be the actual standard. This is the standard. Okay.
We can say that it is the standard of TIH.
Yes, right.
I will say.
Right.
I am really mesmerized by the way you people have given your presentation. I am overwhelmed. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your hard work and for everything. What I just want to know is that how Green HRM helps, rather improves the financial stability of the organization and minimizes the financial risk. Anybody? I just want to know how Green HRM gives financial stability and minimizes the financial risk of the organization.
As we can see that the different policies that when are inculcated in an organization helps in increasing the productivity of an organization. So whenever the productivity will increase, ultimately the outcome or the financial stability of that organization will also increase, and that can be well understood by the case study we can see. HCL, being an Indian IT company, is well recognized internationally also. And moreover, by maybe the initial costs as discussed by us are high, but in the long run it helps in saving more amount of money when compared when considered about for a 15 to 20 years of span. If I can give an example, then nowadays everyone is using inverter AC. Inverter AC is the initial cost buying an inverter AC is much higher than the normal AC. But on seeing the long run electricity consumption of those ACs, those are much beneficial than the normal AC. So in the long run, ultimately implementing these policies will help us in a greater financial stability than the risk.
Okay, thank you. Another thing that while preparing your questionnaire, have you considered the pilot study method?
No, sir, we couldn't because we were not able we have got very few people to respond in our questionnaires. So there were only 50 respondents, and we were discussing about among each other, but we couldn't use the pilot study. If the circumstances would have been normal, then we have also thought that going out and giving the questionnaires to different people, different friends of ours to get more information about it. So
actually, if we manage to increase the sample size, then we can able to do ANOVA and chi-square. On the basis of that, we can able to find out the factors that would be make this project much more better than it is even what we are giving the presentation or what you have submitted.
Yeah, it will be
the statistical interpretation puts the project into a certain height.
Yes.
Where we can really appreciate it in a better way. Nevertheless, what you have done, it's really wonderful. Thank you all for your hard work, for your effort, and for your commitment. Thank you.
Excellent. Now, I want to know a little question from you. I mean, I have a curiosity that what is the green data center? I mean, I have shown that you have mentioned that HCL is maintaining green data center. Now, what is that actually?
Green data center means they are transforming all its information digitally. Green means using of less natural resources. So if we are keeping our information through papers, more space will be required. The floor size of the organization also increases. But whenever we are digitalizing it, the informations are intact, always available, always ready to use, and the requirement of floor size or the like changing of these information among each other is also very much easy and feasible. In the study, I have learned about this floor size thing. Like whenever people, like if we take consideration about our college, there are different registers that our college has to maintain, which requires certain amount of space. But if it is done through digitalization, then that space will be available for something else to use. So that helps in utilizing the resource. That is also one kind of resource for an organization. And when the informations are maintained digitally, the deleting or the updating of information is also very easy.
Okay, okay. Okay, I got it. So actually what you want to say that everything is maintained digitally, every data, everything is maintained digitally, and that's why you are
The
saying that
more
this is,
we go for paperless, the more green it will be.
okay. So Renu, are you here? Renu, are you there?
I'm sure I'm there.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir,
yeah.
I'm there.
Yeah, you can ask questions if you have anything. And
So,
they have done a very good project. You must congratulate them first for that.
yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Project is really very informative, and
Very
they have
good.
covered all the information that is required so
Exactly.
that people can get at least an idea what actually the green HRM is all about.
Yeah.
So my question is open to all the contestants, those who are present today. Um, it is not totally related to your project, but it is something which is in journal, which is related to HR. So could you tell me who has given the concept of HR?
Concept of HR.
Because you people have used Maslow theory, then hygiene and motivation theory. So who has given the concept of HR?
We don't know that.
So
At least I don't know that.
you have used the company name HCL. What is the full form of HCL?
Hindustan Computer Lab.
What kind of company it is?
IT company, Indian IT.
An ID company. Okay. So Meghna, you all have given a presentation on green HRM. So could you tell me why the human resource are considered to be the important resource among all the resources?
Yes, ma'am. Human, like as in an organization, there are different departments like HR, the human resource department, the marketing, the financial, and other departments, sales and all research department. But all this department can only function with the help of humans only. The human capital is regarded as one of the important asset of every organization. So without the things can be performed in a computer, but the computer has to be controlled by a human. So every department is controlled and performed by human beings. So human beings are the most important asset or part of an organization. And to maintain this resource, it is very much essential to look after the employees, which is one of the most important aspects of green HR.
Okay. So
Excellent.
Tanya,
Excellent.
after a very long time I'm seeing you. It's good to see you again. Tanya, how are you?
Yes, ma'am, I'm fine. How are you all, ma'am?
Me too, fine, enjoying the quarantine. Okay, so Tanya, you in your slides, you people have used the term green reward. Can you explain me what is green reward?
Yes, ma'am. So the thing is that when we practice, so to motivate the employees to practice green movement, like to use these digital works or green printing that we have mentioned. So for that, we need to motivate them through some salaries or through competitions. So through that, we can help them with the green reward. Like that is what is explained as, if you're practicing the green policies, you're being rewarded for that.
Okay, fine. So Sukanya, where are you?
Yes, ma'am.
Sukanya, how are you?
I'm good. How are you,
Okay,
ma'am?
me too. Fine. What is the one difference between personnel management and human resource management?
Yes, ma'am.
What is? Give me one difference between personnel management and human resource management.
Performance management.
Personal management.
Uh, that and GHRM.
Hello, Sukarna, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, ma'am is asking about personal difference between personal management and HR management.
Okay.
I
So
think she's not
personal,
able to listen. Hear me.
Mm-hmm. Actually, she is not able to listen.
sir, I will leave and join again.
Okay, okay. We'll do that. We'll leave and join. Can you ask any ask to other person? Sukarna is joining.
Acha.
Anyway, if you have any other question, you can ask them. Sukarna is
Ah,
joining.
okay, sir, fine. Any one of you kindly
Sudipto is there. Sudipto, you can ask Sudipto.
okay,
Yeah.
Sudipto is there, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Sudipto, can you explain me what is this hygiene theory and motivation theory given by Herzberg?
A motivation theory is that we have to motivate our employees in such a way so that they can continue their work towards the green HRM. A hygiene theory, we have to clean, keep it clean and neat for the employees to work. That's the
Is
basic
it
definition I can give.
is it is it the real definition?
I don't know whether that's the basic definition.
No, it's not right.
Hygiene theory and motivational theory. Why they have used the term hygiene? Hygiene word is used in that theory.
It's not related to Swachh Bharat.
I can't tell that.
Okay, how many needs are there given by Maslow?
Maslow 5 needs, ma'am. I can tell 5 of them.
Okay, fine.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah. Now it's okay. Sukarna is clear. Tell you answer the question.
Sir, what is the question?
The difference. Yeah, Bolu, ask him. Ask her.
Give one difference between personnel management and human resource management.
Personnel and human resource.
Huh.
Ma'am, personnel management is about managing the employees, but the HRM has a broader scope. So it involves managing the people involved in a workplace in order to achieve the organization's goal in a better and a strategic planned manner.
Okay, fine. Acha, so Kanya, I just asked Sudipto that why the term hygiene factor has been used in Herzberg theory. Can you explain me?
Okay, ma'am. So in the Herzberg's theory, the two-factor theory that we have explained through our slides, what we tried to imply is that since Herzberg has said that recognition, responsibility, these are there are some factors which encourages an employee for the better, and there are certain hygiene factors which discourages them. So in this particular presentation we have tried to show that the recognition, the responsibility, and other related factors that comes along with involving an employee in GHRM practices, that helps that person to feel more like a part of the organization, and that leads to better productivity of person in the organization if GHRM practices are increased in the organization concerned.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
Very
Thank
good.
you, sir.
Yeah, very good. All of you are very good. Okay. Best of luck for your future. Okay. Keep it up. Your effort like this. I know everybody is very good. I know. All of the team is actually very good. That's why the thing has happened, and obviously
And
it's
all
accepted.
thanks to Shomo sir. He was
Yeah,
the one
yeah,
who
obviously.
introduced us.
We
Yeah,
had no idea about GHRM. He
Yeah,
introduced
we
us.
didn't know anything about it.
yeah, and as a master in
Thank you
this
to
field,
sir.
Shomo is a master in this field. Shomo sir is master in this field. He is very
They have
good.
really put up a great effort. Thanks
Yeah.
to them, I
I will-
congratulate them really for what they have done.
I
Thank
will
you all.
send. I will send this video link to the principal. Okay. I will send you a video link to the principal. Okay.
Thank you.
It's very nice. Okay. Thank you.
After a long time, I have seen you participating in any kind of a presentation.
And that too with high confidence. Sudipto was also, he is also very confident. It's very good, Sudipto. It is very good.
Thank you, sir.
Supi is very good with this presentation.
Very good. He is very
Very
firm. He was very firm and very
He's very
clear.
confident.
Very
He's very
confident.
confident.
Yeah, very good, Sudipto. Keep it up.
Thank you, sir.
All of
Thank
it.
you, sir.
Okay, so we are finishing our meeting today. Class today here. Thank you.
Thank you again.
Thanks everybody.
Thank you, sir.
All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Stay safe.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all.
Chalo, bye.
Bye.
Bye.